Hey, what's up guys? I hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to talk about the spin tool. Okay, let me open the shortcuts for you so you can see it. Okay, let me press Shift C so the cursor, a 3D cursor, will go to the origin. So I'm pressing Shift A and I'm going to press on the cube. Okay, we added a cube. Okay, the size is 2 meters. So I'm going to press Tab. So let me go here. And we can see that we have many things like this. We can press one and go to the vertex mode or vertex selection. We are going to here spin. You can select this and you can see that we have something like this. You see, you can see something like this. For example, I can move it like this. You see, I created something like this, like it is a line and vertices. I can add more steps to it, more vertices, or the angle of it. Okay, let me put the steps and let me decrease or increase, or you can change the center of it. You see, the center of it was in the center of this cursor, 3D cursor. So like this, you see, I change it. I can change it easily, and something like it will not be changed because in the Z direction, which is because it was in the Z direction, it will not change in the Z, and X axis and Y axis, Z axis, like this. And we can press Tab and we can see something like this, which is cool. But we don't aim this. Okay, so let's press Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, and let's go press 1 and let's go to the Y direction. So I can click on this one in the Y direction and put it like this. You see, same thing. Okay, I'll not go to this one a lot. You can see what I'm doing. You see, and let me put it 0. What we can do is that we can change this in here. You see this one? We can change it like this. We can change it in this directions. Okay, you see? And let's control Z. Let's go to the X axis. You can press this or this one, no problem. It's up to you. You see, something like this happened. Another thing which I want to tell you is that when I click on this and press Control, it makes me locked in each degree. Okay, like this. You see? Like this. And I can press Tab like this. And let's go with another thing, which is that I want to change it from Z and X and Y. If I want it, I'll go press Shift and click on this, and I can have this one and this one. Let's go with this one, and later on let's go like this. Let's see what happened. You see, from Z to X, we can press Shift and make it Y axis. You see, something like this. Isn't that cool? Yeah, something like this. Okay, which is cool. But we don't aim this again. It was just a simple thing I wanted to show you. Okay, let me go to this one. Let me select this one, which is this. I can press this again. I can do same thing with it, or press X to make something else, or press X like this, and I can see something like this, which is not our aim in this tutorial. And another thing which is the face. Okay, we can, before we go to the face, let's select all of it. Press A and create something like this. You see, we created all in one, but we don't aim this again, and you can give it degree to it. You can make it less like this, and I can separate it from here. You see, I put the center of it to another axis like this. I can change it like this. I can't change it from Z. Okay, so what if we change it? We can change it from this arrow, you see, like from this arrow. We can press Y and change it from this direction, you see, like this. And I can change this one again like this. And let's go to the x-axis, which is by pressing shift and click on it, and something like this. Cool, isn't it? It's cool. Maybe you didn't do this, but it's easy for us. Okay, you will learn it, but it's very easy. You should learn it. Okay, and we'll press 3. Let's go to this one. And something else which I want to show you is that I want this face to be like this, to go like this. What I can do is that I press 1 on the numpad and press shift, and I'll put something like this, for example like this, and shift and right click, and the 3D cursor will go to there, and I want it in the y-axis. Okay, for example something like this, and I can push it like this or push it like this. You see, it will be centered in the 3D cursor. Okay, so be aware of that. And if I want another thing, which is I want to rotate it from this degree, I can go to here and make it like this, but it will be not correct. So I'll press Ctrl Z and I'll go to the 7. I'll press 7 and I'll change my cursor to here. I'll shift and right click, and I will do something like this. Another thing which is that I'll go to the 3. In 3, I'll press x-axis so it will be activated. I will put it here and something like this. You see, but it didn't create what I want. I'll press Ctrl 3, and what I will do is that I can press something like this and create another thing like this, but I don't want this one. What I will do that what I do is that I'll go click on this one. I'll click on this one and press this, and I'll go to the spin and press this one, and I'll put my cursor here like this, and something like this will happen. Okay, you see, it's cool, huh? Yeah, it's cool. So you are now familiar with what I am doing. Okay, so it's easy. So I'll delete this. I will press Shift C, so the 3D cursor will come back to center, and I'll go to the cylinder. Let's go with the cylinder. I can do something else, which is tab and press 3 and go to the front and put something here like this here, and I'll go to the y-axis. Let's go with y-axis, and I'll do something like this, and I'll press Ctrl. It will be centered in here, and I'll press E so it will be extruded. Another thing is that I want to come here. I'll press Shift and right click, and I'll do something like this, but I don't want this. I'll come to here and press something like this. Again, I don't want something like this, which is I'll come to here and press this. Again, something like this happened, which I don't want. And let's click on this one here. Yeah, that's what I want. And I'll press Ctrl, and something like this will be created for us. But I don't want this. I'll Ctrl Z, and I'll go in this direction. I'll go to the 7, and I'll press this one here, and something like this, it will be created. I'll press Ctrl, and something like this will be created. And I will press, let's go to the third, or control 3. Okay, control 3. I want this one. Let's create something like, let me see if we can press 1 or control 1. Let's press control 1, or let's see what happens with it. No, we don't want this. Let us create something else, which is, oh, sorry, like this. Let me see. Like this, it can be created, and I can move it in this direction. You see? And control Z. And I can, what I can do is that I can rotate this one again in this direction. E, I'll press E and I'll rotate it. I'll rotate it in, let's go to here. Let me press G and X axis, let it go like this, and I'll press Shift and right click, and I'll create something like this. I'll press Control, and what I will do that is that I'll go to the 7, and another thing is that I will go to 3, press 3 or Control 3. Oh, sorry, it's 1. Control 1, I mean, which is like this, and I can create something. Let me see why I can't create it. Let's go with the 7 and create something like this. That's it. Yeah, that's it. And that was it. I hope it was helpful, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.